Welcome to the surreal and secretive world obscured beneath the veil. Be advised that this series may contain mature themes, disturbing descriptive imagery, as well as intense situations. You are listening to the Okinawa Event. The following episode is homebrew and contains no spoilers to any pre-written modules.
The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all its contents. We live on a placid island of ignorance in the midst of black seas of infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far. The sciences, each straining in its own direction, have hitherto harmed us little, but someday the piecing together of dissociated knowledge will open up such terrifying vistas of reality and of our frightful position therein, that we shall either go mad from the revelation or flee from the light into the peace and safety of a new dark age. I could have done better.
Wonderful. That was good. That was really good.
Thanks, man.
So, the battle for Okinawa was bloody and brutal. In the spring of 1945, American forces invaded the southwestern Kurama Islands, followed by an assault upon Okinawa's western beach on April 1st. Hundreds of thousands of American troops stormed the beaches under relentless fire. While the U.S. was able to gain a foothold and seize a large part of the central Okinawa island, the cost was high. Unlike other major Pacific battles, such as Iwo Jima, Okinawa was inhabited and unevacuated. Many of the indigenous people were killed by stray artillery fire, while others were shot by Americans who were having trouble distinguishing Okinawa civilians from Imperial soldiers. This is in part because the Japanese Imperial Army forced Okinawa civilians to fight. Those conscripted were given guns or spears, and those that refused were in some cases forced to commit suicide. Most horrifically, those forced into the Imperial Army's forces included children aged 14 through 17. Known as the Iron and Blood Imperial Corps, these schoolboys were tasked with guerrilla fighting tactics, such as suicide bombing against American tanks. Over the course of 3 months, American forces pushed onwards while Japanese Imperial Army forces dug in. They fought the invaders with fanatical resolve, digging into caves and bunkers, refusing to surrender. From the central beachhead, U.S. forces carved their way north and south. Offensive met counteroffensive, and the pressure never stopped. By the end of May, monsoon rains had turned contested hills into a morass where unburied bodies decayed. Thick mud tainted with maggots and blood made it hard to move and compounded the deadliness of wounds. Flooded roads made evacuation of casualties and the movement of supplies difficult. It wasn't until June 22nd that the end of organized resistance on Okinawa was officiated by a flag-raising ceremony. Of course, this wasn't the same as the end of all resistance. It is currently June 24th of 1945. Corporal Ralph Morrison, your squad has been tasked with mop-up operations in the southern regions of the island. It is early morning when your commanding officer, Staff Sergeant Bowler, calls you and the rest of your squad mates in for a mission briefing. Bowler is a squat man with a thin mustache and blonde hair shaven nearly to his scalp. His voice is hoarse from his habit of chain-smoking Old Gold cigarettes. Alright boys, listen up. 2 days ago, a small group of Japs attempted a guerrilla attack against Nakama Village, where Squad 2 of Charlie Company is stationed. The assailants were few in number and were easily subdued with 0 friendly casualties. Due to Nakama Village's low strategic value and lack of equipment present to destroy, we can only assume this was an isolated group of Japs making a desperate attempt to die with so-called honor. However, as of last night, Charlie Squad 2 has not reported in on radio. We currently have the zones surrounding Nakama under control, and we haven't detected any further movements of Imperial troops in the AO. This makes a second attack unlikely. The most likely scenario is equipment failure, but we need to make sure. The plan is to rendezvous with Squad 2 of Charlie Company at Nakama Village. We will drive south, make contact, and report back over radio. If all is well, we will be back here by sunset. Is that clear?
That's clear, Sergeant.
Good. Lastly, despite the damage, this village is still partially inhabited by locals. So when we're out there, watch your fire. We're gonna head out within the hour, get your things, and load up in the Jeep.
All right, boys, you heard him. Well, actually, I'm a corporal still, so I don't have really any authority.
That's all right. You guys, you get everything you need. You load up in the Jeep, and as you're heading up to the Jeep, Sergeant Boulder looks over and she says, "Morrison, you're driving," and he hops in the passenger seat.
Yes, sir. Cool. I've never actually rolled a check in Call of Cthulhu or Delta Green before, so this will be like my first. This will be my first time.
I'm not gonna make you roll to drive because you're the roads. We'll say this. So like, you guys hop in. You're driving, right? The roads are pretty. They're muddy and they're bumpy and they're not the greatest, but you know, you're taking your time. You're not in a crisis. You only need to roll the driving check whenever you're in a crisis and like you're trying to chase or you're trying to escape or otherwise avoid crashing in a precarious situation. So
yeah,
you can drive okay here.
Okay.
There's potholes, there's mud that you're driving around, pools of water. There's probably craters from artillery shells that you avoid. At this point in Okinawa, the entire island has been pretty ravaged with war. So.
So Sarge, you think we'll find anything left over there?
I hope so. The village was, from what I understand, the attack was cut down pretty quick.
That's good to hear. You think? Why you think these the damn Japs won't give up on us?
I don't think it's in their nature to. You know, they dig themselves in. They fight to the death. Is how it is.
I hope we never have to get on that mainland.
Yeah, we'll see. It's that's gonna be something for sure. And I think as he says that, he probably pulls out a cigarette and lights it up. Kind of falls silent. I think the mainland, that sort of assault is looming on everyone at this point. And they know, just from all the fighting of these islands, that it's gonna be very brutal.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's looking forward to that.
I wonder when they actually found out that they were gonna drop the bomb. Like
I don't think anyone found out. I don't think that was ever disseminated until they were dropped.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, that makes
pretty
too much
sure that
sense.
was top secret.
Yeah.
Until they were used.
Damn. Yeah.
One thing I forgot to mention is in your Jeep as well. It's you, Sergeant Bowler, and then 2 PFCs, Leo McAllister and Edward Frazier.
Okay.
Leo has blonde hair, curly, pretty short. He's got pretty square jaw, and he knows a little bit of Japanese. And Edward Frazier has brown hair. He's 20 years old. Leo is 22, so they're both, pretty young. How old is Ralph?
You said it's June 22nd. What year is it?
1945.
Let's see. His birthday is September 14th, 1925. So 45 would be 20, and he's 19 because he wouldn't have had his 20th birthday at that point.
Okay.
He's 19.
So he's the youngest, but he is ranked corporal, and these two boys are PFCs. So you do outrank them. Of course, Sergeant Bowler is your commander, and Sergeant Bowler is 38, so he is older.
Okay.
Yeah. As you're driving, the skies, they're getting pretty overcast. It looks like it's gonna rain.
Okay.
Skies are pretty gray. It's getting kind of dark. And I'd say you're probably on the road for at least an hour or so. The state of the roads makes it harder to travel, so you might have gotten there faster if they're, the roads were in a better state, but they're not. So very bumpy for sure. And as you probably round a hill, you see Nakama Village in the distance. There's a lot of damage. This village bears signs of desperation and necessity. Canvas and spare wood patch some of the houses with holes opened by artillery shells, while other dwellings remain shattered or in severe disrepair. What had once been a terraced sweet potato field is now awash with mud. The crops have been destroyed by boots and by tires. There are a few emplacements with sandbags and machine guns that still sit idle. They're still propped up and loaded, ready for attackers. However, the village is quiet, it looks like, which is a little strange. There's supposed to be locals living here, and Charlie Squad 2 isn't in sight.
Okay, and just to double check, we're driving to meet up with Charlie, pick them up, and get out and go back? Right?
Charlie is supposed to be at Nakama Village, which is in visual now. They are stationed here. They're the ones that didn't report over radio this morning.
Got it. Okay, so we're going to do a check. And then the names of the privates are Lionel and...
I can put this in chat. It is Leo McAllister.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I can slow down a little bit because I know it's a lot of
No.
notes to take.
This is good. This is a good speed. I'm just trying to keep up.
Okay. Can you see that in chat?
Yes. Yeah, I can. Nice.
Cool. That is Leo McAllister.
Nice.
And let me get Edward Frazier.
Sarge, how long has it been since we've had contact with Charlie?
Last night they were responsive. This morning they were supposed to check in, just regular. They didn't call. We tried calling them on radio and they didn't respond, so now we're here.
All right. Well, I know that Jimmy owes me $20, so I beat his ass in Flip Cup the other night.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he'll get that to you.
See, I'm thinking that like right now in like the precursor story, like Ralph is like still kind of, and he's like younger too, but he's like still positive-ish and like talkative, and then after he's just like not gonna be happy.
Yeah, he probably has already seen some shit just from war,
Yeah.
But yeah, there is, I think in time too, there's gonna be like, we'll see. But yeah, so these are the three that you're traveling with, Sergeant Bowler, Edward Frazier, and Leo McAllister. Leo is the one that knows a bit of Japanese. And yeah, so as you're the one driving, so you can see Nakama Village in the distance. Little ways away, you can see that there's really no movement or anything out there. What do you want to do?
We're pulling up, Sarge.
All right.
And then I like kind of like wheel into like maybe a more cleared out, less muddy spot. And then so it's raining a little bit. We don't see anything too crazy.
Yeah, it's actually probably just starting to rain.
Okay.
So as you're pulling up, like there's a little bit of a drizzle starting to come down.
Okay. Put it into park. All right.
And have you pulled straight up to the village, or where are you parked at?
Yeah, let's say I don't have any reason to not get close enough to the village. Like if there's like pre-tire tracks like going into it, like I probably pulled up like alongside of it. Maybe I kept it idle, but I've got it parked. Just kind of like looking around. And then I pull out my radio. I'm like,
this is Delta Squad to command. We have reached Nakama Village. Over.
Delta Squad, this is command. We read you. All right, boys. Hop on out. Keep your eyes peeled. He's looking around, and I think you guys all have like your guns at the ready and everything, and you should see on your character sheet I added some weapons for you.
nice.
Yeah, you guys pull up, and everything is quiet and still.
I'm looking around. I'm like, it hasn't been this quiet since we first got here, Sarge. I'm like looking at the ground a little bit. Do we know how long them boys were out here for?
They've been stationed out here for a few days, suppose. Maybe coming up on a week.
All right. You hear my boots like.
It is muddy, yeah. And I think Sergeant Buller, he looks around, he whistles. I can't whistle, so I'm not gonna try. But
You're good.
yeah, no real response.
Okay. No, like I guess just kind of like looking around. Like if we're pulled up on the is there like a main road down the center of like the buildings are all on each side and like blown out and everything?
Yeah, a lot of them are blown out. Some of them have been spared, and some of them have like some damage to them. But it's not like a super laid out village. It's kind of more a little haphazard. There's a main road that goes through. There's just some like huts and think like thatch roofs and that sort of thing. Wooden housing.
Okay. I'm kind of looking at just like, there's any like fresh marks in the earth? Like, are there any like looking around like any other vehicles? Like anything that looks more like out of the ordinary or like kind of weird, I guess.
Yeah, so you guys walk into the village, and as you're looking around, it doesn't take you too far until you probably get like 2 buildings into the village. It's muddy. There's like footprints around and stuff. This place has definitely been traversed. And as you round the corner of a building, you turn to your right and you see a body. His head has been smashed in, and he's missing an arm.
Sarge, I got something.
Yeah.
I lean. I like
Goddamn.
get. Yeah. Oh man, this don't look like any rifle round. Looks like somebody got up on him. I like kind of reach down to like see if I can find like dog tags or anything.
This is actually a local. This looks like an Okinawa civilian. This isn't a soldier.
Sarge, it's a spook. It's a jet. This ain't one of ours.
What the fuck happened to him?
I like kind of like get down to like kind of like roll him over a little bit, like see if there's any other markings on him. Oh man, I knew these Japs were savages, but I ain't seen nothing like this. Ain't no wild animals on this island doing that, right?
Not that I've seen. You can roll if you're sort of inspecting him. I see you have a 0 in medicine. I would say for like kind of like understanding cause of death, medicine can be used, or forensics. You also have 0 there, but that's okay. I'm willing to let you roll, I think, military science. You're not going to be able to get as much as if you had those 2 skills.
Sure.
You can roll military science.
Whatever you think.
So to roll this, click the little dice icon, or just like the title in Foundry.
Got it. Okay. I like go down and like kind of like grab the corpse a little bit. I'm like, man, Damn. Well, at least it ain't one of ours, but ain't nobody deserve to die like that, even though they've been doing so much. Okay, so yeah, 83 over 60.
Yeah, you look over the body. Unfortunately, you're not really able to discern the cause of death beyond it was brutal. I mean, head smashed in, and then the arm looks like it wasn't cut, it was like torn. So maybe an animal.
Oh. Edward, Leo, let's set up a perimeter. We don't know what else is out here.
Hey, Morrison, there's other bodies.
Oh no. I get up and kind of look around.
Leo is kind of around the corner, and around the next building there's other bodies, and as you guys look around the village, you find a lot of civilians. You haven't found any American soldiers yet, but similar state. Some of them have their rib cages collapsed, limbs broken and twisted.
My God. Sergeant, I ain't seen nothing like
I ain't either. Keep your head in a swivel. Damn, Japs came in a second time. What the fuck?
You think one of the Hares did this? I know they do some horrific shit to each other, but this looks like it. Are the bodies like in a row, or are they just like scattered? I guess I'm trying to figure out, is this something that moved from like one to another? Were they in like a defensive position, or were they running? Like, what situation happened here? I guess like actual crime scene. Yeah.
So this is going to be military science again, I think, because it's sort of tactics of battle. You have a 60 in it already, so I think I'm just going to give this to you, because you've seen enough, you know enough. This looks chaotic. This is not like one defensive line. This is not like one area, or it looks like these people were running and fleeing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
does it look like that's about. Can I roll to see if they were running from like a source of something? Like if they were like spread out?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Roll military science again. That's going to be barely a success at a 58.
Wow. Holy crap. That was
okay.
Ooh, okay. I'm like, Sarge, this ain't gunshots. They weren't organized. They were running from something.
I ain't seen a single gunshot wound on them. Have you?
No, this ain't nothing from no, it ain't no sword, ain't no gun, ain't even grenade. There ain't even an explosion. It's just brutality.
Not sure what to make of that. Bowler looks a little unsettled, as do the other two PFCs with you. Now, as for your roll, it doesn't look like they were running from a specific source. It looks like they were running and hiding anywhere they could. And it's kind of as you are walking through the village, nothing really alerts you, no noises or anything. You don't encounter any threats. You just find more bodies. It seems like this much damage might have been more than one animal. I think that's what you get from that.
Okay, yeah.
But it seems chaotic.
Nice.
It's not like organized. There's no like real organization here. It looks like there's panic.
Sarge, ain't nobody. It looks like it's the whole village. There ain't nobody left here. I mean,
where the hell's our boys?
Yeah, there's got to be like 20, 30 plus people all around here. Ain't no one thing could have done this too. There's got to be more than one. Pack of wild boars, wolves. I mean,
I don't know if they got boars on this island.
Right, they ain't nothing here. Yeah. So I say we kind of like sweep the houses and like walk in through. We're like panning around. All right, stick together, boys.
So you mentioned sweeping the houses. So are you looking just kind of like going door to door? And then also, I'll also add Squad 2 of Charlie Company. They were stationed here at Nakama. They also set up an interim hospital, which is, I think as you walk around, you would see it's a larger building. There's like a Red Cross painted on the side as well.
Okay.
So yeah, where are you looking first?
I think maybe I think one of the things that Ralph is kind of like a little bit more like meticulous. Like maybe that's a personality trait. He like is very like he'll like tie his shoes the same way every time. So maybe Ralph is like going around and like counting and like trying to figure out how many bodies are here.
It's a lot. It looks like, well, I don't think Ralph knows how many were left in the village, because it was like not everyone stayed here. There's probably some locals that died, because it looks like there's some shelling that happened at this village. As far as like those that remained before whatever happened here. But there's quite a few, and you haven't found anyone alive yet.
Okay. I think whenever like maybe like the third house, he like pushes the door open, like guns up, he's like clearing, like seeing all the bodies. He like looks back at Leo. Maybe if anybody's left, they probably would have holed up at the hospital. It looks like a decently defensible position. And then like maybe they start looking up.
Before you leave that house, so you go into like this third or fourth house.
Okay.
And as you step in and you're looking around, you're clearing it, you push away a busted down door, and you see American fatigues.
Oh, Leo, Edward, I got one. One. I like
one of ours.
I like run over into the house. And I like try to like uncover him and like get tags off of him. Yeah, it looks like the same thing that got them civilians got one of ours.
Fuck. Son of a bitch.
Fuck, I hope it's not Jimmy. He still owed me $20 fucking. God damn it, Jimmy. If you're gonna be out of this one, I'm gonna give you fucking $40, you stupid fuck.
Why don't you roll me luck?
Oh man, dude. I have to have like a 2 in luck.
It's a 50% chance every time.
Oh, nice.
That is a failure. You pull the dog tags, and this is Jimmy.
Fuck, Jimmy. Fuck. Fuck. I like pocket the tags. Like how like is he like skull like caved in, like the chest cavity like opened? Is he even identifiable like visually?
I think half his face is identifiable.
Oh man, what the fuck did this to you? And I like pull him out. Edward, it's Jimmy. It's James Buchanan from Charlie. I got one. Confirmed KIA.
As you are looking at him as well, you notice sort of ajar in his front pocket is a small black notebook.
Oh shit. Fuck, I knew he was keeping tabs of that ledger. I pull it out.
Flipping through the pages, there are some tabs for bets and stuff, and just some little notes. It looks like just sort of a personal journal he'd put his thoughts in. And then the last page is this. Can you please read that out loud for me?
Oh my god. Says, stupid Japs attacked from the jungle last night. Started screaming and hollering before they even charged or fired a shot. We heard them coming and cut the fuckers down as they left the foliage. Sent plenty of bullets their way until we finally heard the screams die down. Fucking Japs are suicidal. Taking Okinawa's been hell. I don't know what the plan is for the mainland, but fuck me. Fuck the Japs. Fuck the war. I want to get off this damn rock and go home. Fuck. I knew it. God damn it. Fuck, I knew he was stupid. And he took all our money, but damn, he didn't deserve to die like this. I flipped the notebook back and I like put it in one of my fatigues. We should call this in. We should tell command what's going on here or something. But I don't know. This is bad.
Yeah, I agree. Radios are at the Jeep.
Oh yeah, I push out the door and I'm like, Sarge, we should call this in. I got Jimmy's tags. He's inside. He's down. We got confirmed KIA.
Understood.
It looks like on his notebook, they got attacked. They got attacked the other night, and they were screaming about something before they even got shot at.
The Japs?
Yeah, the Japs didn't even fire a shot at them. They were just screaming in the jungle, and then it seems like Jimmy and Charlie just sent rounds down there to cut them off before they were thinking about doing something fucking stupid, and then that was it.
So what happened to these boys?
Ain't nothing in Jimmy's fucking notebook. God damn it, Jimmy. You couldn't even been fucking helpful in death, you dumb bitch.
Alright, well, Yeah, that's a damn shame. Let's finish sweeping this village and see if we got anyone else left alive.
All right. Do we want to call this in or wait until we finish sweeping and give a full report?
We should probably call it in.
Okay. Yeah, Leo, come on over here. Let's get back to the Jeep. We'll call that in. We'll meet up with you, Sarge, and Edward in just a second.
All right. So you and Leo head over to the Jeep, and you guys had like a radio system, like a broadcaster set up. These are like big clunky things in the 50s, right? Or the 40s. So
Yeah.
So you get back, squash and mud, and you open up a radio channel.
Okay.
Test. Command, do you come in? Over.
Squad 2, Charlie, we read you.
Copy, Command. We have confirmed KIA of Charlie Squad. We got tons of civilians, also KIA. No confirmed shells, no bullet wounds. It's unknown assailant. We do know that Charlie did engage Japs last night in the jungle. Over.
Alright, confirmed. Are you saying Charlie Company Squad 2's been wiped?
Unknown at this time. We have confirmed one KIA of Charlie Company and no contact. Over.
Alright, understood. Keep us updated.
Copy that. We'll be in touch. This is a dangerous situation. Over now.
You need backup?
Unknown at this time. We're not sure what did it. Over.
Alright, understood. Yeah, keep us posted.
Copy that. We'll do. Delta out.
Sick. Okay. I'm like, well, fuck. Damn. I don't know. What do you think got Jimmy? I mean,
I
they
don't
ain't
fucking
nothing.
know. You see him? Half his face was gone.
He was fucked up. I seen. Ain't nothing like that. That ain't anything in or out. That's like something ripped its face off. That is like somebody tore it up. It ain't nothing. I seen before.
Man.
As we're like.
Just when we were about to get off this island too.
Man, fuck this rock.
Boys, Bowler calls over.
Yes, Sarge.
Hospital. We got some more KIA.
Copy that.
You guys arrive at the hospital, and there are some more civilians. You open and clear out the place. There are a couple of American soldiers, again, a few more KIA. That's obviously not good, but the thing that really catches your attention is on one of the cots, as you open up the, what do you call them, curtains, is what looks like a statue of a man.
Leo, you seeing what I'm seeing?
Who the fuck put a statue in here? Think it's funny?
Yeah, what the fuck? Why would they do that? How would they get something like that up here? Why is it in the room? I probably I have my gun pointed at it for some reason, and I kind of poke it a little bit.
The statue looks, well, it's human size. It looks like a man. It looks like an Okinawa man, and pretty decent detail. It still is wearing the clothes of a local, and the stone is almost like a very pale, sort of like stony skin color. The face of this Okinawa local, of what it looks like he is in agony.
Oh.
It's as if he was petrified, in a state of horror and agony and pain.
I'm kind of staring at it. I look over at Leo and I look back at it. I'm like, I mean, I ain't graduated high school, but I remember reading that Greek tragedy. You know what I'm saying, Leo?
I don't know if I read that one. What is it?
You know, the one that they out here fighting that lady with the snakes for hair. You remember that
Cleopatra.
one? Right? Oh yeah, wait, no. Oh, hold up. I think it started with an M. And I go to touch the clothes.
The clothes are cloth, like something you would wear.
What the fuck? I think it was a Medusa. I think her name was Medusa.
Medusa. Yeah, I think I heard of that.
Right.
Well, you
She
think there's a Medusa out here?
Oh my god, I don't know.
I mean,
but-
shit, that's a weird statue. But
Right, Leo. I mean, it don't look natural. Look, he's still wearing clothes. Why would they dress up a statue wearing clothes in the middle of the hospital?
Japs are fucked up.
That is fucked up. I kind of back away from the statue. I touched his pockets a little bit just to see if he had anything.
Make a search roll.
Okay. My search isn't actually that good.
That is unfortunately a failure, 74. So I think his pockets are just empty.
I say, well, whatever it was, he ain't got nothing on him. And then I kind of reverently try to close the curtain on him.
As you're stepping out, Leo's still looking around. He picks up a clipboard. Get a load of this.
What you got there?
He hands it over.
Takeshi Higa, Okinawan male, brought in by local civilian. Reported collapse, screaming in pain, extreme stiffness in joints. Looks to have injected an unknown drug looted from a Japanese corp after the attack the other day. I was told he has a history of drug abuse. Likely thought it was morphine. You're telling me that some random Jap who was addicted to morphine stuck himself with some unknown drug off another Jap and then turned him into that? I don't think we're dealing with a Medusa. I think we're dealing with something else. Maybe they juiced her venom. Maybe they got Medusa venom.
I'm just not convinced that that's a person. I mean, it's a statue, Ralph.
Leo, look at this. I don't know what you're talking about. He's got fucking eyelashes. I don't even know. You think they got Raphael out here chiseling motherfuckers out of stone and jumping in the goddamn Okinawa?
You must be more superstitious than I am, I guess.
Yeah, fuck this place, man. This place just gets weirder and weirder. I don't know what the fuck you think that is.
I think it's a statue.
All right, Leo, shut the fuck up. I ain't superstitious, but I don't know what you explain that. Why is it? You don't gotta be superstitious to see some crazy ass shit out here, okay?
Yeah, this is some real crazy ass shit. I mean, he injected morphine, or you know what a morphine injector looks like? It looks like morphine. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
We've seen it. Them medics, they go through that shit like it's nothing.
Well, yeah.
I mean, shit. I hope Jimmy got some morphine. Hope we get morphine if we go. Anyway, all right, shut the fuck up, Leo. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I ain't the one talking.
That's fair. Maybe I tear out the note and I fold it up and put it next to Jimmy's journal.
Okay.
And then we maybe go meet up with Sarge, I guess.
Sarge is standing outside the hospital, smoking one of his old gold, and he's standing in front of a number of bodies laid out. Like, you would notice that these look like Japanese soldiers, likely the ones that attacked the night before.
Damn, Sarge, you think you find these guys out in the jungle?
In the jungle? No, this must have been the ones that attacked last night. I ain't seen any other Japanese around, you know? If Charlie Company was attacked, surely there would have been some Jap casualties.
That's what I think. I mean, Jimmy was a bastard at playing dice, but he was a decent shot.
All them boys are decent shots. How is it that the only dead Japs here are the ones that were killed last night?
I don't know. I kind of look down, and they look like they have bullet holes and not any other
bullet wounds. Yeah, this looks like a gunfight casualties.
Okay, that's a good question, Sarge. We found well, I don't even know what we found upstairs, but it was a soldier that looked like a Japanese, not even soldier, Japanese civvy that looked like he had been turned to stone or some shit. I don't know. Maybe some newfangled fucking paralytics, or whatever they.
Do you hear yourself right now, Morrison?
Yeah, I don't know. I hand him the note.
Bowler takes the note and reads it over.
Okay.
I was told he had a history of drug abuse and likely thought it was morphine. Do you know what they're talking about? Something from a Japanese morphine? He looks down at the bodies.
Leo, you didn't see anything weird, no markings, no nothing on that guy that would indicate anything other than he's just a random guy.
What, the statue?
Yeah.
No, I mean, there's no markings on him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why else they would have carved a statue up in the top of that hospital, but
Bowler looks at the note and then looks down at the arranged corpses. Morrison, help me with one of these. Let's look through his pockets.
yes, sir.
And he bends down and pulls one of the corpses off the pile and go ahead and make me another search.
Yeah. So just to double check, they the corpses, were they there? Like, did they move them, or are these like did our guys move them from somewhere to here, or were they all piled there when we got
From what it looks like, from what you gather, there was an attack the night before. These were the Japs that attacked, and they got moved here. Probably get like prepped for burning them, or you know, whatever.
Okay. And we're not sure if these are like the ones that were screaming. I mean, potentially we could deduce that these were the ones that were screaming, and
These are the ones that attacked from the jungle, screaming. Yeah, this is the ones that Jimmy was talking about as well.
Okay, cool. Sarge, I think these might have been the ones out in the jungle. Oh, damn. I'm going to be ended if I roll like this in the main
You're getting
game.
all the bad rolls out early. It's
That's true.
you missed the 40 by a 51, unfortunately.
Yeah. Sarge, they ain't nothing on these guys. They ain't looking like the other ones either. This looks like real casualties.
Yep. Well, what'd you say? You said Jimmy had something he wrote about it.
Yeah, Jimmy wrote down that they attacked from the jungle last night. They were screaming and hollering, and we heard them coming and cut down the fuckers down as they left the foliage. Sent plenty of bullets their way until we finally heard the screams die down. Fucking Japs are suicidal, taking no one now has been hell. Fuck this rock. Yeah, fuck us. All right. Yeah, I mean, whatever's out there, whatever killed them Japs was running from it. I bet they were in the jungle. Some fucking thing or whatever the fuck killed our boys, and we've only found Jimmy, just one
You
guy?
found, I just didn't put names. You found a couple other Americans in the hospital.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so you found a couple of others as well.
But not like all Charlie. This is like a couple.
Yeah, not all of Charlie.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, Sarge, I think I sound fucking crazy right now, but I would say whatever the fuck killed all these civvies, probably what was coming after them Japs out in the jungle last night.
Think we should look at the jungle? You think it's an animal? Maybe there's some tracks or something.
That's the thing is, there ain't been no tracks around here. It's all mud and foot. Like, there ain't no indication that there was anything like physically attacking them. Like, I'm like,
Do you
if
want
they
to
had
roll
been-
me survival?
Yeah. Sorry, I should have mentioned tracks before. I was thinking of like something like that when I was like trying to figure out how they died, you know?
Let's go.
Oh no.
That is a failure. 82 on 50, so.
Ugh. Yeah, Sarge, I mean, I don't see no tracks, but we should probably go out and check what's going on out in the jungle out there. I don't want to say it because that sounds fucking terrible, but whatever got them out there. Came from out there. Or still here.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know.
All right, well, keep your eyes open, heads on swivel. Let's go look around. I don't want to go into the jungle, but we can look at least the outskirts.
Yeah, I'm like, Sarge, we ain't found all of Charlie yet either. There's still boys that are missing, that are MIA.
Indeed. Let's hope they're okay. So you guys head over towards the edge of the village. Everything's still eerily quiet, and the rain starts picking up a little bit heavier as well.
I like can see some like very visceral shots of like us standing outside the hospital with the pile of bodies and like looking down at them, or like the statue of the guy in the hospital or like us like trudging through like a dark, like gunk filled, blown out shack. It's sick.
So you guys reach the edge of the village, which is the nearest place that the Japanese could have come from. It's really the only like sort of jungle line they could have attacked from, according to Jimmy. So you guys head in that direction across a field, and roll me another survival.
Yeah. I say, I'm like, Leo, you ever had sweet potatoes from? You ever had you ain't never had my grandma's sweet potatoes, have you? Oh, let's go!
That's a success. Okay.
Nice. Finally.
I'd be interested in having some of Grandma's sweet potatoes once we get back home.
That's right. You gotta come down the farm.
Of course.
Grandma will cook you up nice. You know, Grandma's sweet potato casserole is to die for. And then
Don't make me hungry.
and then I like look down or like look at something.
So you rolled survival. So you look down at the ground. There's muddy, and you see tracks. Looks like boots. And you can clearly see where they ran out of the jungle. And on the ground, what you do see is, I think, squished under one of the boot tracks, you see what looks like a morphine injector.
Okay. I like almost step on it, and then I like put my boot to the side, and I'm like, Leo, come here. I think I found one of those injectors that we were talking about. It looks like it looks like morphine. And I kind of like bend down, and I like kind of like carefully exhume it from the muck.
You pull it up. It's not too difficult. It's a Japanese morphine injector. It's got, Japanese calligraphy on it, or symbols.
Leo, it's got moon runes on it.
Moon runes. Let me see
Got
it.
some of that Japanese scribbles. Here. What do you make of that?
Not moon runes. That's just Japanese.
Oh, whatever. Same thing.
What is this? It says Haniwa.
Honey, what?
Haniwa.
You know, I thought you'd come in handy, Leo.
Roll me history.
Okay. Haniwa?
Haniwa. Yeah.
I got a 10 in history. There's a chance, baby. No way! Oh, shit!
That's a 4 out of a 10. Okay. It's good timing. It's good timing.
I didn't see the check. I didn't see the check pop up, and I was like, fuck yeah! Sorry.
So yeah, Haniwa. Now, I don't know where Ralph would have maybe picked this up. Maybe just history class in school before he dropped out on Japanese culture or whatever. Haniwa is Japanese for clay soldier. And they had these... It's different than the terracotta soldiers that China has, but they're similar, I think, in culture. Clay soldiers are like these smaller soldiers that were made out of clay and, I believe, buried with the dead.
So they're like a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
So they're more like is it more of a, I guess I don't know how much I know, but is it like a guardian, or is it like a protector, or is it like this is now a person in the afterlife kind of thing?
They're clay figures. Let me see here. They were buried with the dead as funerary objects during the Kofun period. From what I'm reading, I'm not seeing anything about like specifically what they meant or were for. And I think maybe this is the extent of Ralph's knowledge, that these were small terracotta figures that were buried with people in Japanese culture.
You know, maybe we found a couple. Like whenever we were like in one of the other cities, if there was a grave, and like maybe we like were looking around, and then maybe like there was like a ceremonial
maybe in Okinawa.
site.
I think a lot of the other islands were uninhabited.
Yeah.
But Okinawa, maybe there's probably, maybe you come across a couple.
Okay, that'd be cool. Yeah, maybe we're like, wait a second, Leo. You said, say it again for me.
Haniwa.
You know, that does sound familiar. You remember? It must have been, that would have been like, we were like day 4 and we were assaulting. Oh shit. I don't remember what that shithole was in that first beachhead. It must have been like Tanaka or some
The
shit.
shithole.
It was, yeah, whatever the shitholes. But we hit the beachhead and we came up on them. And I remember in that first house we were clearing, there was like one of them graves outside or whatever, and they had those statues next to them, and some of them civvies were saying that shit. Say it again.
Haniwa. How many times are you gonna make me say it, Ralph?
Ah, fuck, I don't know, man. It's hard to figure out. They were saying it. You remember that? We were right next to them. We thought they were. We almost gunned them down.
Yeah, I do remember that. Why the hell is that on a morphine injector? And Ralph, as well, as you're looking at it again, you see also printed in smaller text is the numbers 731.
Well, if this is 730, the 731st of these things, or I don't know, maybe it's a number of
Roll me alertness.
clay soldiers. Oh, thank God I have a good alertness. Oh,
Okay.
let's go.
That is a success.
Okay, nice. I'm like, man, dude, that thing up there, that didn't look like stone, like marble or chiseled. It wasn't like a weathered statue. That looked like white clay.
Yeah, a little bit. I guess so. That is kind of weird. And as you guys are talking, you hear rustling in the jungle, Ralph, and something leaps out towards you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Go and roll me dodge.
Contact! 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 Dodge. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have a 50 in dodge. Oh, fuck me. The check mark, dude. I have to close my eyes. No, dude. No. Oh, no. I'm so cooked. I'm not even going to make it to the first session, bro.
Bro, that would be wild.
That would be wild.
Rolls a new character.
Dies in a flashback. I don't even think I get my gun up before this thing's on us.
I don't know if you do. As you hear this thing coming, and so you turn, and what you see basically jump out of the foliage is the same color skin tone of clay that you saw in the hospital on that person, except this statue is moving.
Oh shit.
It's a figure of a man. And at a glance, it could almost be mistaken for a statue, but of course it is leaping straight at you. Its pale, stony skin has sickening fissures running along its arms, face, torso, and legs, creating a texture almost something like sun-dried clay. Coagulated blood oozes from these cracks, and it's flung in the air as it swings its arm at you.
Oh my God,
It
that's
rolls
crazy.
a success in unarmed combat.
Oh no.
That is 1 damage. However, you have body armor on, and
Nice.
you get hit from the side and it knocks you backwards.
Okay.
And immediately the other PFC's gun comes up. And they start firing at it.
Leo,
What do you want to do?
I like roll around and try to like raise my M1 at it too. It's like up on me though, right? I don't think I have. Maybe I try to draw like my my sidearm.
I will say you have your gun equipped. I mean, like military, maybe it's like in a on a stash right in front of you. Like you see it coming,
Okay.
you can grab your gun, but you don't have time to like aim and shoot at it before it hits you.
Okay.
And you stumble backwards.
I'm just gonna unload the mag or the clip at it with my M1 to try and like suppress it maybe, because I think right now Ralph is like he's still like combat hardened, like he's been fighting and like killing people, but maybe he's still like a little bit less honed, I guess, for lack of a better word. So I think he's probably gonna try to like suppress it and like keep it away from them, him and Leo.
That's true. However, I actually almost forgot this. I need you to roll sanity as well for seeing this.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
Because this
Oh
this
my
is a humanoid, but it's clearly something else. And the way it moves, it looks like it's kind of turned to stone. But in order to move how it has, it's basically cracked its own skin and body, and it's bleeding from those fissures.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Okay, that is a success. So you won't lose any
holy
sanity
crap.
here. But it's still startling, I think.
Okay, I'm like, Leo, what is that thing?
What the
And I
fuck?
like-
Get it off me! Get it off me!
Bang,
As
bang,
it
bang, bang,
turns,
bang, bang.
You start firing. Go ahead and roll on your equipment. You can click. You see the dice right next to your M1
Oh, yeah.
Grand. That one first, and then if it's a success, then you'd roll the damage dice.
Sweet.
That's a critical success. So you're gonna roll.
Oh my god.
So the way that I'm doing it in the book, it's double damage. I'm gonna have you roll 2 dice actually. So instead of 1d12, it's 2d12 you're gonna roll.
Oh, sick. Holy crap. Okay. Sweet. So this is first D12.
Okay.
A 4. Nice. And then second D12. A 3. I'll take a 7. Okay. Okay.
Okay, 7 damage. You you fire several shots at it, and
Nice.
this thing stumbles back. Pieces of the stone skin are basically like chipping off of it
Whoa.
as it stumbles backwards, and it looks like it's in pain. It doesn't make any noise though, and I think you realize at this moment that its face is still frozen in stone. But even though its eyes are stone, it's not looking around. Even though its mouth is agape and it can't move its facial muscles, it seems like it can still see.
Okay.
And as it stumbles back, it turns, and
Oh no.
it swings. You knock it off guard as it swings and misses Leo.
Holy
As
shit.
it goes, it just sort of like flails its arms, like almost like a maniac.
Leo, get back! If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Bowler and Edward, their guns come up, and Bowler yells, "Leo, get back!" Leo scrambles out of the way, and they both start firing at it as well.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
I'm gonna roll damage.
Damn.
You have an opportunity to act now.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm like, fuck this thing, let it have it. And I'm just gonna keep shooting at it.
Roll me your firearms again,
Bang, 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 bang.
and
bang.
roll me a d12.
Thankfully, I am not shit at guns, or I would have died. Another 7.
All right, as you shoot its forearm, and it like breaks it off. So now its left forearm is like, it looks like stone on the inside, but it's still bleeding. And it's just sort of a jagged piece of arm.
Holy shit.
It does stumble again, but it's still up. And this is more bullets than you've ever seen anyone take. I mean, this is clearly not human.
Yeah.
It turns and rampages towards Bowler.
Oh no.
And
Oh, no.
Bowler, as he stumbles backwards, he trips over a root and falls to the ground, and this thing jumps on top of him
Sarge!
and just starts clawing. Like his stone fingers go into his skin. Bowler screams as his windpipe is crushed and his neck is ripped open.
Holy shit. Sarge, no!
And he starts gurgling.
Damn. I want to like run at it and like try and like bayonet it off of him, maybe?
Okay.
I don't know if
Go ahead and roll your bayonet.
Yeah. I'm gonna stab this bitch. This is dumb. I should just shoot it, but I want to stab it.
Okay, that's a success. Roll me damage.
Okay. Eat this, you bitch!
You stick your bayonet, we'll say, into one of these fissures, maybe like along its neck, and you stab in, and it reacts. It grabs your rifle, but we'll say you twist, and it's like you're prying this thing. You're trying to basically pry this thing's neck open. Blood is
shit.
oozing out, and its head suddenly cracks, or its neck suddenly cracks, and its head falls off.
Oh my god.
Its arm is still moving.
Oh no. I'm like wide-eyed. I'm like, it's what are you? What
Leo
are they doing
runs
to you?
over and he kicks it off of Bowler, and he fires.
Nice.
Just unloads his entire mag into the thing. More stone chips fly off, and then it eventually falls still.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck was that?
I kind of like, I try to like assess Bowler, Sergeant Bowler. Sarge!
He's gurgling and blood is flowing out of his neck and his eyes are glazing over.
Fuck! Sarge! No! Fuck! We gotta tell them that they can't, we can't assault, whatever that thing was. If they have more of those, if whatever they're doing out there, if we gotta assault the mainland with that thing?
Leo and Edward are just silent and they're sort of staring at you. And
Okay.
I think at this moment you've seen the light leave Bowler's eyes and you realize that you're the CO now.
All right, man. Okay, let's grab that thing's fucking head, and we need a radio in for a medevac or backup or something. We have
Radio's at the Jeep.
all right. So we like broke its arm off and the head off, right?
The arm was shot off, so yeah, and then you basically stuck your bayonet in, like pried it and cracked the stone to like, and its head rolled off. So yeah, its head is severed as well.
Okay. I go over and I like look down at the head, and I'm like, all right, boys, we gotta let command know about this ASAP. Whatever the fuck these Japs have cooked up in whatever freak lab, we gotta. This ain't normal. This ain't natural.
Dude, I never seen anything like this shit before, man. And Edward is kind of starting to panic. Bro, what the fuck was that?
Hey, all right, boys, let's group up. We need to get Sarge's body out of here, and we need to get whatever the fuck this is. I grab the arm, and I'm like, okay. I tell Edward to grab Sarge, and we're gonna make a run for it back to the Jeep.
Roll me alertness.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, 50.
You hear more rustling somewhere in the jungle.
We need to go. We need to go now. Okay, I grab like the arm, and all right, we'll be back for Sarge, but we need reinforcements.
Sarge
whatever
is
that
gone,
is.
man. Edward like grabs his tags and rips them off his neck.
Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Back to the Jeep, boys.
You guys start sprinting towards the Jeep and through the mud, and you look behind you and you see 3 more of these statues emerge from the foliage, and they start running in your direction.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm gonna grab a grenade off of my belt and kind of like chuck it behind us.
Okay, roll me athletics. They're a decent distance away. You can still hit this.
Okay.
But it's gonna be, you can roll your grenade equipment. That's gonna be your athletic skill. It's the athletic skill to throw it accurately.
Oh my god. Okay. Run, boys! Oh my god!
That is a 9. All right, you throw this thing, and it lands in the ground, and you throw it like a little bit in front of these guys, and these stone things are sprinting at you, and it detonates just, and you see 2 of them. Roll me a lethality. Now you need to roll the lethality roll.
Okay.
Okay.
97? What is that?
It's gonna be 16 damage. You see an arm fly off of one of them, and another one has its legs blown out from underneath, and it falls to the ground, just starts like crawling as if that nothing ever happened. The other one
Holy
is
shit.
just outside the blast and like stumbles but continues running.
Oh my god.
Fuck, man, fuck. Edward just continues to panic as you guys get around a building, and he gets around the edge and he starts firing at these things again.
Okay, cool. I was like, all right, form a line. We can take these down.
And Leo starts firing as well. What are you doing?
I'm gonna help shoot at there's one crawling, one's down, and one is still running at us.
One of them lost an arm, one's crawling. Leo and Edward open up at the closest target and start shooting it down. One of them hits a headshot and its stone ruptures and it falls to the ground. The other one runs past it, like right over its body.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna help fire at the last one. Bang, 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 bang. Hold on, guys. We can do this. We can do this. Oh my god, nice.
Okay, that's a success. 10 damage. It's a lot of damage.
Fuck you, you freaks.
You hit this thing and it stumbles again, and you hit it in the chest, and there's just like stone and blood oozing from it, but it's still up and it closes distance. Only dodge.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy.
It's a 92.
Oh, I've been rolling hot. Now I am not. Now I am not rolling hot. Oh my god, that's so bad.
So this thing grabs you by the arm and maybe like it digs its hand into your skin, and you pull your arm away and it draws blood. It scratches and cuts into you.
Okay.
So you're okay, but that did not feel good.
Ugh. Get back, you fucking teacup.
And this thing has just a gaping hole in its chest. Roll me sanity one more time.
Holy shit. Yeah,
For
that
just
is
how much damage is that these things have been taking from your bullets.
Yeah, that's insane.
All right, roll me 1d4. That's a failure.
No.
Okay, that's 2 sanity.
Damn. So I just like mark it down to from 56 to 54.
Yep. Yes, please.
Okay, got it. Fuck Leo! Leo, these things aren't dying. Get it off.
Leo fires at it further, and he just grazes it. He's panicking as he stumbles backwards. This thing is going to attack again because it is still up. This thing grabs Leo, and it puts its hand like basically into the side of his rib cage, and you hear cracks.
Oh shit.
Ribs crack, and he cries out and stumbles backwards. Probably, actually, I think he was pinned up against the wall as like this thing's hand just like slaps his rib cage and pushes into it. And so he scrambles out of this vice grip and falls to the ground and starts coughing blood.
Oh shit. Leo, no! Yeah, I'm gonna try to take it down.
Okay.
One more time. And then if that doesn't, we are running, but hopefully we can kill this thing.
If it's anything, you're not sure if this is worth anything, but there's a lot more blood pouring out of it, and it seems more sluggish. So it's feeling something.
8 lead, you fucking bitch! Oh no, that's a crit fail. Oh no.
That's a 99 critical failure.
Holy shit. I slip and pop Leo.
I was thinking that. I think this thing's all over Leo,
man.
and you and your panic. I think you hit Leo.
Oh shit, dude. That's a perfect. I don't want to lose anyone else.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I think you hit Leo.
No, that's good. This is the dice. The dice write the story.
Roll me damage.
Oh my god. I'm like bang, 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 bang. Leo, no. Oh my god, this is gonna kill him. Oh, thank god. Okay.
Okay.
Still not great.
It is very low. It's a 1, but you probably hits him like in the shoulder, and he cries out. Maybe drops his gun from this. This thing's still up, and it's on Leo.
Oh my god.
That's a successful attack.
No, dude, no.
And I think that this kills.
Oh, he's cooked. No.
It reaches down and I think it just stomps on his head, and you
Holy
hear a
shit.
crack, and the light leaves his eyes. Edward, is still freaking out. He was probably frozen in fear for a minute, but as he sees this, he's gonna roll an attack, and
Oh, God.
that is a success. He starts just like, until he hears a click, he just unloads in this thing, and stone and blood just like spray and chip off of it, and this thing falls over on top of Leo.
Holy shit. Okay, we gotta go.
Fuck.
Edwards, come on.
He like stutter steps for a minute, and then he turns and he runs with
There
you.
we go. We're
To the
we're
Jeep.
trucking it to the Jeep. And I'll let's say like through the arm in my backpack or something, maybe.
Okay.
Get in! Get in!
Edward hops straight into the, like, no questions asked.
Chick, 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 ding, vroom.
The car starts,
I like tear that shit out of there, man.
and you just hit the gas and you rip it out of that. As you are like pulling, like turning the key, trying to get the engine started, I think you would, as you turn, you would see the one that's still crawling after you, like around the corner. It's like
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
speed crawling at you, but the tires spin and then like mud kicks up on top of it, and you peel your way out of that
Oh my
village.
God. Fuck! Fuck. I couldn't save Leo.
Fuck, man, fuck. What the fuck was that? And he's honestly, he's like having a panic attack at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, we made it, we're good. We gotta get, I like reached down, I'm like, command, we gotta call command. And I grabbed the radio, I'm like,
Are you just like, are you trying to, when you said we're good, are you trying to comfort him, or are you just like, you're just saying that
Yeah.
you're concentrating on the radio?
oh, I'm like, trying to comfort him.
Okay. Roll me psychotherapy.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We made it, we're good, we gotta get back to command, we gotta tell him what's going on. Is that a skill?
On the left, psychotherapy, right under occult.
Oh yeah, right there. I am not good at this.
Okay. He's still like, he's like frozen, freaking out, probably muttering to himself.
Oh yeah.
I think you try and calm him down, you see it's not working, and you just grab the radio.
Yeah, that's fair. Cause I'm like, that was like half-hearted at best.
Command. We have multiple KIA. Over.
This is command. We read you. What's the situation?
Nanaka is compromised. We are leaving Sarge and PFC Leo are down. We are en route back to command.
How many Japanese? What are we looking at?
They're not even Japanese anymore. I don't think. We had 3 soldiers rush us from the woods.
3 soldiers? 3 Japanese soldiers?
Whatever they were, that wasn't Japanese, but they rushed us and tore apart Sarge, and we're on the way back.
What are we dealing with? I need clear. Are you safe? Do you need backup?
We are en route back to base. I have evidence that there's something going on in the woods. They are not Japanese anymore. They've done something to them. This is different than what's the regular Okinawa fighters.
All right, understood. Get back here.
Copy.
You get back to base, probably pretty frantically. You avoid the same potholes. It's a bumpy ride, but you get back to where you were stationed. And you're brought in for a debrief. I assume you show what do you have? What'd you bring back?
The arm of the first one that we fought.
Okay. So you have like a stone arm of the thing.
Yeah.
All right. Later that night, you're called in for a debrief. This person looks, I mean, this is not someone that was around your camp before. He has short brown hair and a bit of a goatee, and he's wearing he's not wearing a uniform. He's like in civilian clothes. And he
Okay.
sits you down at a table, and he looks over and says, "All right, you want to go over from the top what happened?"
Have I already told people this, or is this like the first time we're talking about it?
I think you maybe told some people, and then this is like the official debrief that's happening.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm like, you're not gonna believe me. Me, Sarge, Leo, and Edwards were clearing Nanaka, and we found in the hospital a statue of what looks like just a regular Japanese citizen, but it was super, super detailed with clothes still on him. And Leo and I were looking at it, and we were like, this ain't right. And then we knew they were coming from the jungle, so
This
we
is
went.
the same as your arm that you brought in.
Yeah, well, different one. That one that we found in the hospital wasn't moving. The one we were fighting was definitely moving, and we were able to take the first one down, but it ended up getting Sarge, and then more of them came out from the woods, and we just started shooting.
The woods east of Nakama.
Yeah, yep.
All right.
And they took so many rounds. They were on us so fast. It ran at Leo, pounced on him, it tore up his rib cage, and then smashed his face in. It was
Did they say anything?
so fast. No, it looked just the same expression, the same terrible lifeless expression. It was literally like you animated a doll. It was like you turned this doll into a killing machine or something, and it tore after him, and it took so many rounds. It like would blow off chunks of literal clay. It looked like they turned the person to clay.
All right. Anything else that you found?
We found a morphine syringe. I don't know if I actually would have pocketed it. Do you think I would have pocketed it? I don't know.
We can say you did.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like show it to him, and I say, yeah, this was Leo had translated it, and we into the name for the little clay soldiers that the Japs bury with their dead. It was the same thing. I don't know. I mean, you can't seriously tell me that these people are injecting some kind of fucking mutation or something to turn their people into stone.
He takes the injector and looks it over. Do you see anyone else that had contact with these things?
Well, I mean, I pull out the notebook. Charlie, whenever they were here, and all those civilians, they must have been attacked by whatever the fuck those clay things are.
They all KIA?
Yeah, well, most of them. We didn't find the rest of the bodies, but we found most of Charlie, and they looked like they had been mauled by something, and it must have been those clay things. And in his journal, he says that the Japs that attacked him had came out of the woods, and they had just been running from something. I don't know, but that's where we found that injector too.
All right. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
I just want to. Man, I'm ready to go home. Fuck this place. If they got more of those, and we are expected to go take the mainland with those things attacking us, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. We lose more people than it's worth.
Ideally, this is isolated. Look,
Ideally.
what you experienced today is now top secret. You will not talk about it. This did not happen.
All right.
We are working on containing the situation, but this conversation does not leave this room. Is that clear?
Yes. Are y'all gonna find a way to deal with that?
We better. Alright.
We better.
Get some rest.
Yes, sir.
He stands up from the table and heads out.
I think Ralph is just kind of sitting there for a second and just kind of like sees the visual of like Sarge's throat getting torn out and like all the bodies stacked around with all the mold pieces, and he's just like, damn. And then he kind of like gets up and 1,000-yard stairs, walks back to his place.
Okay. That is where we will end this one shot.
That's wild. That was a wild ride.
So at the end, this is a homebrew thing. At the end of each session, you are able to answer one of 3 questions. You can answer more if you like, but the way that this is going to work is if you can answer one of these in a meaningful way, any one that you choose, you get a hunch roll. And the way hunch rolls work is you will roll a D100 right now, and if you like the roll, you can save it and you can use it in place of a roll in the future before you make a roll. So you have to make the choice to use a hunch roll before you actually roll the dice. If you don't like it, you can exchange it for a 1% boost to any skill other than unnatural.
Whoa, okay.
So the 3 questions are: has your character experienced any personal growth or change? In what way have your character's relationships shifted for better or for worse? Or what was a difficult decision your character was faced with and why?
Yeah, I like these a lot. I think the big one for the personal growth or change is this was like the first time that he had encountered anything otherworldly.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like, he's now kind of like, I think the big things after this is like grappling with like a what else is out there. You know, like whenever, like this was a pretty niche example, but like in a save room in a video game, like if it's like normally always safe, and then the one time they start fucking with the save room and like there's a monster in it or something, then every time after that it's like dangerous.
Yeah.
Now it's like everything is not the same, right?
It really changes his perspective, right?
Exactly. I'm gonna see how I can RP that out later on too, being like how he's a little more paranoid. So I think that's a good one.
Okay.
I think he's never had, like, maybe he's never had like a commanding officer die so brutally in front of him. I think maybe it was just like, oh, they died, and I was like, oh, okay, that sucks. Or like maybe it was like a friend or whatever, and he was like, oh, he died. Oh man, that's not great. But like, it's not a CO, and then it was like this dude got his throat ripped out, and I was like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or like it was like a brutal, like it was like Japanese stuff is like with knives like fighting each other, but like it's a human to human thing. It was like they're like trying to do something that's inhuman, like make these people inhuman. Pretty terrifying. I think just like the big ones, the relationship shifted. Like we got Edward as like a bond now. I think that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then the difficult decision, I like internally was like, I had like a pretty serious internal monologue of, do I run and like let them try to fight it and tear it to the Jeep and sacrifice them, almost like the trip your buddy while running from the bear kind of thing? Or do I stand and help fight this thing with them? That was a pretty big internal thought that I didn't really talk about, and I was like, I think Ralph stands and like helps try to kill these things before he kills them.
The thought crossed his mind, but he ultimately decided to stand with them.
Definitely, yeah. So I'm like, is he internally a coward that sacrifices his friends, or is he someone that would try to like fight with them?
Kind of answered that.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Okay. Well, if you'd like to roll 1d100.
Damn, boy. I have a hunch.
49.
Oh,
not terrible.
Wow.
That's a success for some skills.
Yeah.
So you can either keep that 49 or you can exchange it for 1 XP boost and a skill of your choice.
Can I, in the future, like if I had the 49 and banked it, can I like then use it as a skill bump?
No.
Okay, it's one or the other.
You have to make that decision now. If later, so you can hold up to 3. If you ever get to like 3 hunch rolls and you roll another hunch roll and you want to replace one, you're replacing it, you're not getting anything for that. So this is where you make the decision. Do you want the XP or do you want the hunch?
Okay. Man, you're right. Those 49, that 49 is really like important for like a first aid roll, for like the dodge rolls. Like the rolls feel really heavy in this game.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they matter.
I think I am going to bank the 49.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna bank the 49.
All right. So the very last thing,
Nice.
this is the end of the session. You can click the Apply Skill Improvements button at the very bottom right, and everything you failed at, it'll roll 1d4 and increase those skills by that much.
Sweet. Huzzah.
Very cool.
Cool. Wow. Man, this is sick. I'm getting too attached to these characters. They're so fucking cooked.
You have been listening to Beneath the Veil, an esoteric horror podcast brought to you by Rolled Narratives. There is more to this story, and if you'd like to find out what happens next, then stay tuned at your own risk. Because remember, knowledge is dangerous, the darkness consumes, and the more you learn about what lies beyond, the faster you just might
unravel.